course now I'm rushing.
I'm not fighting you today, homie.
Losing body fat and gaining muscle.
They want to get out.
I keep having doctor's appointments.
New hobby, maybe?
I had a dry needling appointment.
Gotta do what I gotta do, right?
I've got all kinds of goodies. Embrace the suck.
It never fails.
Hello, welcome to a busy week in my life. I look absolutely insane because I just got done working out and was in the sauna, so my face is probably red. I'm really hot. But hi, welcome. I missed you. I have a lot going on this week, so I figured I'd take you with me because my husband is also in the field this week, so it's just me and you, baby. It's just me and you. This morning I had a dentist appointment and my mouth is like really dry from it, and I have cavities, so I'm actually getting my cavities filled on Wednesday. Tomorrow I have a doctor's what do I have tomorrow? Oh, tomorrow I have a gynecology appointment. Thursday I have an appointment with my primary doctor, and then on Friday I have my last physical therapy appointment, which is actually just a reassessment, and then dry needling, which I'm a little bit nervous about but also excited. And I have not eaten today, so I really need to go inside and eat. I just got home. I'm a little like all over the place if you can't tell. I feel like I just got electrocuted. Like I look like I got electrocuted. It's fine. Why am I so hyper? Why do I have so much energy? Like I have zero energy. I'm tired because I just killed myself in a workout. Like I started a new program today, and it's a new style of training that I have never tried before. And I'm also lifting heavier and like harder and pushing harder than I have in a very long time. It's very scary. One of the reasons I haven't been lifting like heavy or going really hard is because of my surgery, letting it heal. I am now 5 months post-op. So 6 months is when you're supposed to be like fully healed, like cleared, good to go. I feel like I'm good to go. I guess I don't know for sure. It was quite strange though when I was pushing heavy weight. It triggered my acid reflux. I found that really annoying, and I kept burping. Burping is a problem that I've been having, but my surgeon claims it's not because of the surgery. I don't know. That's a whole other deal. I keep saying I'm going to do a whole health update video, and I've been putting it off because honestly I just have so much to say, and also not enough because I keep having doctor's appointments, and so I'm like, oh, after this appointment I'll talk about it because I'll know more, but then that leads to another appointment. Maybe at the end of this week or next week I will feel like talking about it. It's been a lot. Anyway, I'm gonna go inside and eat something because it's almost 2 in the afternoon and all I've had is coffee. I haven't been hungry. I don't know why. I was hungry when I got done at the dentist, but of course I couldn't eat after the dentist because of the fluoride. And then I had started working out and wasn't hungry anymore. So I'm gonna go find something to eat and shower because I feel icky. Ooh, that cold breeze feels good. I took a shower and put on some comfy clothes. So now I'm going to eat. Gonna eat this baby like an animal. I made this whole chicken last night and it was late. I didn't want to let it cool to like pick it apart, you know? So I'm going to pick it apart and eat it at the same time to store it. And I'm a crazy person and enjoy eating with my hands anyway. So I'm gonna just take a moment for myself and eat this chicken like a caveman. Okay, I'm done with my chicken. Here is all of it in its glory, and I saved one organ. I ate all the rest of them. The carcass I'm gonna throw in our stock bag that's in the freezer so that I can make stock. I would make it today, but I destroyed my pot, so I've got to get a new pot before I can do that. There's one I've been looking at on Amazon forever. I kind of want to bite the bullet and get it, but I'm just mad because it was on sale a couple weeks ago and I was like, no, I don't need it. And guess what? Now I need it. So should have just went ahead and bought it, I guess, but it's completely cast iron. The lid can be used to cook in as well. It's just really cool. I really want it, but we'll see. We will see. Although I look ridiculous right now, I'm gonna throw on my shoes and take Mia for a walk because it's sunny. It's not too cold. It's 57 right now, so I'm gonna take advantage of that and go for a walk, get some more movement in. I really just want the sunshine though. That's my big thing. Also, there's a whole plant situation happening over here, so if you catch a glimpse of that, don't mind it. It's too cold to get them outside, but I want them to be ready to grow. I messed with that yesterday and I'm still in the process of transplanting certain things. So there's dirt on the floor, but I don't care.
We're going to go check on the chickens. They are in the coop. I did not let them free range today because they've been laying in places they're not supposed to and getting out, and the hawks have been bad, so I'm keeping them in coop jail for a couple days. I hear you, baby. Then I'm gonna start just letting them out a little bit later. This happens. We've gone through this phase a few times. You just have to like retrain them. Let's go see if we have any eggs. I have to be so careful not to let them out. They're ready. Rooster, I'm not fighting you today, homie. Just taking a peek in there, I guess, because I don't want to mess with him. I think Rooster's angry because, you know, obviously he wants to get out. Nobody likes to be locked up. Hi, Miss Cheetah. Hi, dude. What are you doing? How many you got under you, huh? How many you got? You can't have babies. You better not fly out. Okay, I gotta put the camera down because I gotta catch a chicken. Eggs are secure and they want to get out, that is for sure. Maybe tomorrow if y'all are nice. Let's see, since Rooster's over here, can I sneak in? Is he gonna let me? I'm just gonna take a peek. Hi, Starlight. Nope, nope, nope. Back it up, back it up. Hi, Marshall. Rooster, are you mad? Okay, you can come out tomorrow, okay? I was about to show you my little health cocktail, but my camera just broke. I'm literally holding my camera together right now, so I don't know if I'll be like vlogging as much as I thought for this video, but I will show you what is in my drink. First, I put water to avoid, you know, the supplements getting stuck on the bottom, but I did a green powder. I do like the Cost brand. I'm also doing Ultima. I like that there's no sugar in Ultima. I have beet powder. I like to have beet powder before my workouts for better blood flow, but I had my dentist appointment this morning, so I was kind of running out the door. Glutamine, I do 10 grams a day for my gut, and then for extra fiber, it's a good balance of insoluble and soluble fiber. I do psyllium husk. I try to do psyllium husk twice a day. Sometimes I'll throw it in my food. I am currently holding a screw into my camera. I need a teeny tiny screwdriver. A teeny tiny screw fell out. I don't have a teeny tiny screwdriver. I don't know what to do. All right, guys, it's the next day and it's 4:33. I've been avoiding my camera because I'm afraid I'm gonna break it, but I also don't want to use my phone. I don't know, I'll probably end up using my phone, but I'm cooking up some chicken and eating a salad because I'm impatient, and I did end up letting the chickens out last night, and I ended up letting them out again just now, so they are ranging. I just don't like to let them be cooped up. I don't. And it's late enough to where I think they're done laying. I got their eggs. I've got to put those up still. I went to the gym, had a good old workout, did some upper body, and had a lot of time to kill before my gynecology appointment, so I just walked and ran on the treadmill for a while. Gynecology appointment got me in my feels. My camera died just like at the perfect moment, and I decided to stop and eat a little bit before picking it back up again, and I just got my mail. But before I move on, I want to finish saying what I was saying because I don't really want to talk about it. Like, it's just another health thing that I just don't know how to talk about, don't really feel like talking about. I just feel like all of these issues have taken over my life, and that's like what I'm known for now, and I don't want my health to define me. Like, I am so much more. On the other hand, I want to be very open about it because I was on a walk with my neighbor not too long ago, and she was like, what do I need to be looking out for? Because like, looking at you, you look perfectly healthy. Granted, I did not look healthy at all when this started. I was 100 pounds and I looked horrible. I did not look healthy. I was not healthy. But honestly, that would probably be the first sign, is like you're visually unhealthy, and like it'll be obvious. But at this point, I look healthy. I kind of act healthy around people. If you see me, I'm looking healthy, but if you see me, that says a lot because I don't like to see people right now either. That's another thing. I just have a hard time being social because issues. But we all have issues. Okay.
I'm gonna tell you what happened at my appointment now and shut up. First of all, I had more labs done because we want more information about my hormone levels. And what's crazy is the things that I was concerned about in my last lab results, my primary doctor was like, yeah, I'm not concerned. So I made another appointment with her. It was supposed to be last Thursday. I had to cancel it because I had car issues. And so now it's this Thursday. Anyways, turns out it is a cause for concern because it could be related to everything. Everything internally, so I had an internal ultrasound done, everything anatomically to do with my reproductive system is great. Pretty much all of my hormones on like the base level that I had are normal. I do have a heterogeneous thyroid, which could be related to something, but the hormones associated with what would be concerning for that are fine. So it's not really much of a concern. What is a concern is, what was it? I have so much going on, I can't remember. Oh, my hypoglycemia. So I had some tests done that showed that I was hypoglycemic, which my primary care doctor was like, you know, could have just been the time of day, like if you did it fasted. And I was like, I didn't do it fasted though. I ate right before, but maybe that was enough. Like I did go in kind of malnourished, like I didn't really eat much of anything yet that morning, but I did eat something, and I don't know, it could be nothing, but it could be something. And long story short, I had more blood drawn today to get a deeper look, and I have another appointment at the end of the month to go over those results, and we're just trying to get to the bottom of it because, oh, I should probably tell you why I even went. I haven't had a period in over 2 years. Yeah, so I wasn't that concerned about the underlying cause because I figured it was malnourishment. I had lost a lot of weight after I got my wisdom teeth out. I got really weird about things getting stuck back there, so I just wasn't really eating a lot. Like I would only eat like pureed tomatoes and like just mush. And I lost a lot of weight. And then I knew doing this, it wouldn't have been the best way to do it going in. But then I went into prep, which going into prep, I do not think that my prep could have been healthier, genuinely. Like, I was eating good. My calories were high, and I don't know, just pushing my body that hard, like putting that stress on it and coming out of being malnourished. And obviously I probably should have, rather than being in a deficit, although I was on maintenance calories. I don't need to go into all of this, but I just know that like I was eating so much more than like you probably realize. I was losing body fat and gaining muscle, which is really hard to do during a prep. So can I just say I was doing something right? Anyways, yeah, so I thought maybe like once I started eating to gain, it would all come back. But you know what? I've been doing that. I'm at a perfect BMI right now. Not that BMI is always correct, but it is like a good indicator for the general population and should be like the first thing that you look at. Anyway, I'm healthy. I got fat on me. You know, I'm back at it. With that being the case, my nurse practitioner is concerned that it's insulin resistance, which would make sense with the hypoglycemia and the just constant fatigue. It's not just tired. I can be awake, but it's just I'm not there. Like I don't feel alive and I don't have the strength to live. It's ridiculous, but at the same time I'm like ADD, like I have to be doing something 24/7. I can't sit on the couch for more than 5 seconds. Ask my husband, it drives him insane. We can't get through a show, like not even a movie, like a show. I can't do it. I always have to be doing something. And that's why I have such a hard time working on my computer, because like I seriously cannot just sit there, and it's a struggle. I think you're probably tired of hearing me blab about that one, and I want to show you what I got in the mail. I ordered a book because I read through my last book, which was Layla by Colleen Hoover. If you haven't read it, it was scary good. I wasn't expecting to like it, and it was really good. It was nothing like I was expecting, and I've never read anything like it before, and apparently she had never written anything like that before either. If you read Colleen Hoover, you know she's a little rated R sometimes, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm that person who kind of just like skims through that. Like I'm not into that. And so if you can get past that, or maybe you like that, it's a really good book. But I did order another Colleen Hoover book because I love Colleen Hoover. Can we get on the Colleen train? A lot of times if there's not another book that I'm really interested in, because sometimes when I break reading from her, I'm like, I just miss her reading style, because once you start reading the same author over and over again, you just get used to their style of writing and you can understand it really well. So this was the cheapest one that was on my list. It was on sale. I think it was less than $9 on Amazon. I'll link it down below if you want to grab it and read it with me. I'm just grinding through all her books, man. How does she write so many? That's what I want to know. How does your brain do that? And after reading Layla, I was like, what makes you think about these kind of things? I could not sit there and just like dream this up. She's kind of incredible. I wish I was an author. I don't think I could ever do it though. Once again, can't sit still. I would love to be an author. That's kind of low-key something I've always wanted to do, is write a book. I just don't know what I'd write. I need to finish eating my food. I didn't finish. Like I said, can't sit still, so I had to get up and go get the mail and check on the chickens and just take a break. And I ran out of water because, you know, I'm a fish.
More comes out of this, if I find out like there's anything at all, I won't be able to trust you.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you now, like.
We are still pulling the dishwasher out so that it hopefully drains. Moment of truth, it drained. But this one's still dirty. I'm gonna make a mark on the white stuff to where to pull it out to. This is my favorite sweetener. A little extra flavor. This is the Trader Joe's coffee that I'm drinking this morning. I really don't love it, if I'm being completely honest, but it's all we have right now. I should probably go buy some more today. My favorite is just Starbucks. I wish Publix was doing a buy one get one on the Starbucks coffee this week. I've been like looking because we need coffee, and of course when we need coffee they're not doing it, but I'll probably just go to Aldi and get some single origin organic beans because they have those, and it's better to buy beans and then store them in the freezer and then grind them, but at the same time we use them so quickly I really don't think it matters that much. Okay, I'm gonna make a protein shake and then my like health cocktail to drink after getting my cavities filled, because you know my mouth's gonna be numb on both sides. So I don't really want to eat solid foods this morning, but I do want to go to the gym after the dentist, as long as I still feel like I should. I am so sore, it's ridiculous, but today is my flex day, so I'm really just doing kind of what I want, but I do want to do calves, abs, and cardio, although I don't think cardio is a good idea today because I did run a little bit yesterday and my legs just feel like 1,000 pounds. I'm not even sure I hit a 10-minute mile, to be completely honest with you, but I can definitely do calves and I can definitely do core. I'm gonna make a protein shake and my health cocktail, so I don't really have much milk left and I kind of want to have another coffee, so I think I'm gonna try to make a protein shake with just water, which I can't stand that, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna do it anyway because I don't want to donate plasma, which is what I'm doing after the gym, without having any protein this morning. The only protein that I seem to be able to tolerate is this one, Owen. I think Koss is okay too, but one of my favorite protein shakes is Koya, and I thought I was fine with it, and I am not. I think it's the chickpeas. There's chickpea protein in it. This one doesn't have that. I've been weighing the differences and that seems to be the only difference. I can't remember what's in Koss. I love this one so much. Oh my gosh! It also has probiotics in it, which is good. I'm gonna do 2 scoops of this and a scoop of L-glutamine, and hopefully it'll taste okay. It smells so good. I'm tempted to put some peanut butter powder in it, but I know it'll probably end up like grainy and chalky, and I probably won't want to drink it like that. 2 scoops a dish. I'm tempted to put cinnamon in it, but I feel like that's really weird. Okay, taste test. A little grainy, but not bad. Takes me back to my high school lifting days. Yesterday, my gynecologist, when I told her I took creatine, because I was telling her the supplements I took, she was like, yeah, you know, that can increase testosterone. And I wanted to look at her and be like, No, it can't. Like I even went back and looked to make sure I was right last night. There is no scientific evidence that supports that creatine increases testosterone. I wanted, like, in my head, I was like, you obviously are one of those people who just kind of like follows the crowd, you know, and what people think about creatine. But like, what do I say to that? There's no way for me to like tell the authority that she's wrong, you know? That's not cool. But like, this is my world. And I did stop taking creatine for a little bit just to see if it affected certain levels of things in my blood and like how I felt and everything. And it didn't. So I started taking it again recently, like within the last couple of months. And yeah, can't say that's a contributor. So hopefully on my blood test, it doesn't say anything that supports what she thinks, because she's wrong. I'm sorry. You can't argue with science. All right, I've got to leave in like 10 minutes. Also, I keep cutting my head off, I think, because once again, I'm upside down because the camera's broken and I'm trying to be very careful with it. Mia, what do you need? Do you need water? What is it? What? You have water and food. Of course, now I'm rushing and I have a nosebleed. I still gotta brush my teeth, and I'm currently making a coffee to take. And now I'm hungry. I wasn't hungry earlier, so I guess I'll bring some fruit that I have prepared and eat it on the way there. You know, I had plenty of time this morning and then it just disappeared. Why's it gotta be like that? Oh, that was a lot. This is gonna be a sweet coffee. Guess I'm gonna leave a mess. I think I just convinced myself that I don't need to go to the gym. I should probably come home and do like yoga or something. My legs are hurting and I'm supposed to do legs again tomorrow. I may need to do them Friday. We'll see. Here is some fruit that I have prepared. Might as well throw some grapes in there. Is my nose still bleeding? Oh, what the heck? It's always at the worst freaking times. Where is my lunchbox? This brings me back to my prep days. I used to use this little lunchbox for like single meals. And now I have to poop. Are you kidding me? What is happening? I finally stopped my partnership with Quest. Quest is the best partnership I have ever had, but unfortunately I can't consume their products anymore, so it didn't really feel right being a part of a company that, while I support fully and really do love, I can't consume it myself. So that's very fake of me, and I don't love that. Don't love that. Okay, I'm gonna have to go brush my teeth and put my shoes on now, I guess.
Okay, I'm on my phone, so I don't know what it's gonna sound like, but my entire mouth is numb. I don't want to go donate plasma. Of course somebody pulls up to me right now. Also, it just started raining and I think we're gonna get a really big storm. I really need to donate plasma today. Oh good grief. I don't know what to do, but I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't think I need to go. I don't. I sound funny, okay. I did decide to come straight home because one, listen to me, and two, I remembered when I got my cavity filled last time, I ended up in excruciating pain. Like bad. I didn't know that was a thing. And this time, since I had both done, I'm a little bit nervous that it's gonna hurt really bad. And so I'm gonna go ahead and take some medicine. I don't take medicine, okay? But this is, I'm gonna take some, okay? And I didn't drink my coffee. I took like 2 sips of my coffee. Didn't eat or drink any of my steaks or snacks. So I guess I was running myself late for no reason. But at least I was prepared, okay? I tried. I think I'm slobbering all over myself. Now I just have things prepared for later, like tomorrow. I just attempted to take an acetaminophen. I can't tell if I swallowed it or not. I think I did. I'm gonna take another one, just in case. Acetamin is like the only thing that I'm really okay taking, because it's easier on your stomach. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's try to take this other one. I can't tell what I'm doing. I need to eat something. I haven't eaten anything today. I don't want to take that on an empty stomach, but I mean,
Gotta do what I gotta do, right? Gosh, and the wind, we're about to get a really bad storm. The wind is crazy. My car was going every direction on the road. I feel like I sound like a freaking toddler. And I should probably rest. I forgot my face is gonna hurt. Oh, I need to water my plant. And I gotta clean the house. I gotta just like, I thought I saw the pill. I need to like wash the sheets, and I already took out the trash this morning. What else? I don't really need to do anything. I just want to make the house feel cleaner and like pick up. I tasted the Tylenol. I taste it. I hope this goes away. Ew, I taste it. I don't want to taste it. What do I do? Maybe I have a sucker. Can I even suck on a sucker? I can't feel my tongue to suck. Oh my god, I hate that taste. Is it? Oh, it's in there. That's why. I literally had no idea it was in my mouth. I think I'm good. The wind is insane. It's crazy. I'm trying really hard not to move my camera because it's really broken. This is a sad time. Oh my god, I still taste it. There's no way for you to tell how bad the wind is, but it's bad. There's the little chickies. Chickies. This was on the porch. It was way up here. I don't know how it blew way down there. Good grief. I think it was sitting right here and now it's way over there. So the storm got really bad and knocked over our porch, so that's cool. There's been some scary moments, and Cortland has some stuff up underneath the carport that blew away. So I had to go chase all that and pick that up, and I just kind of piled it in a corner and made it where it won't fly away. But it's 2:38. My mouth is not numb anymore, finally. It hurts, but I think I caught up with it with the Tylenol. I got nervous for a little bit because I didn't think it was gonna help because it was still hurting really bad. But I think I'm gonna take some more in a little bit. Obviously I don't want to overdo it, but I also don't want to be in excruciating pain again, so that's the thing. I've just been sitting on the couch because I don't want to move around too much. I forgot how bad this hurts. Is that normal? I really did not think it was normal to hurt so badly when you got a cavity filled. Like, I didn't think that was the thing. Last time I thought maybe he like grinded down my tooth too much and that was the cause. And this one on this side doesn't really hurt. It's this one on this side that's really hurting. So, and like in my head, I think I'm finally going to try to eat something. I think I'm gonna make like a smoothie bowl or an ice cream type situation. But then I realized that I have some coffee warm too. So I think I'm gonna have some coffee and then eat, but I still have not eaten anything. I haven't wanted anything, but just now my stomach started rumbling, so I definitely need to eat something soon. But I also really want coffee right now. This weather just, it's coffee weather. Oh, I need to stop talking. Oh, and I'm sad because I ran out of almond milk, and I've been liking almond milk in my coffee again lately, which I was drinking it blacker with monk fruit sweetener. But yesterday I ordered some almonds from Amazon. It's their brand, and they literally already came in today. I need to soak them so I can make some almond milk tomorrow. I think I'm gonna make some oat milk too. Oat milk, I've just learned, doesn't work as well heated. Like when I put it in the microwave, it gets gummy. So I like almond milk because one, it doesn't do that, and two, it's creamier. But I'm okay with almond or oat milk for like matchas and I don't know, like iced drinks, and like an iced matcha or an iced coffee. I think I want to make some cold brew too because I haven't made cold brew in a while. But I just feel like whenever I make it, it ends up sitting in the fridge for too long. I make it when I want it at the time, but then I drink it once and then I don't drink it again. Also though, when I don't make it, I want it, but then I have to wait a day for it to be ready and then I don't want it by then. Anyways, here are the almonds I got. I'm just gonna soak probably 2 cups, do a double batch. No, I'll do, never know. I'll do a double batch and I might make some Ninja Creamies with some too. So with that ratio, I'll soak 2 cups of almonds. Tomorrow I will blend that with 8 cups of water. I will link how I make almond milk in the description and up here somewhere as well. But it's really easy, and I use some really cheap nut milk bags that I got on Amazon. I feel like this whole video is just like Amazon, Amazon, Amazon. I love Amazon. I've been using them for a while now and they're still good. I just rinse them off after I'm done. I've thrown them in the washing machine. Learned that's not the best idea because it gets fuzzies in them and it's hard to get those out once they're in there. I've also put them in the dishwasher too, but they don't do great in there. You just have to rinse them really well in the sink. I've learned that's the best way to do it. This wind is crazy. I had to put the cushions under here because they were blowing up. And that basket that blew away earlier is all the way back here in this corner now. And my husband is outside somewhere. He signed up for it. He's an outside dog. One of my favorite snacks is just sliced frozen bananas. And either yesterday or the day before, I sprinkled some peanut butter powder and some sea salt on them. Holy cow, the wind. And I think that might be my new favorite snack. Oh, I can't really bite still. Yeah, I'm gonna puree these. Make some nice cream. I thought I could bite that. That's upsetting. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of freaking out a little bit. Like this is bad. I forgot to mention we're under a tornado watch, so that's cool. You know, I always loved storms, and I loved it up until a little while ago when it got like really, really bad. Because one, my neighbors have a lot of things next to our house, and so I'm afraid of things blowing into our house or the coop or whatever. And also we have some old trees. One's leaning over the fence. And we also have things, we have a shed on one side of our house that also has some freestanding things. It's just, you know, now that we have things and animals outside, it's just a little bit more nerve-wracking. But we did just have some thunder hit, which just makes things a little bit more concerning. I've got the screen door open. I'm listening, paying attention. It's very humid in here, but that's okay. You can tell by my hair it's very humid in here. I'm watching the chickens. There's a few of them out in the run, and I can see Rooster. He's up and about, making sure things are going okay. Now we're under a thunderstorm, a severe thunderstorm warning for the next 45 minutes. So that's cool, that's cool. Hopefully the chickens are not too scared eggless. My paprika is empty, so I'm just filling that up while I'm thinking about it. I love buying the spices that I use the most in bulk, so I don't have to buy them 1,000 times. And of course it's labeled because I label everything. It's 8:24. It's later than I would normally eat, but I was craving nutrients, so I whipped up a little soup from the chicken that I had made and a salad. It is 4:30 in the morning. I woke up around 3:30. My face was hurting. I took some Aleve because I ran out of Tylenol. And now I'm just awake drinking a smoothie because I was hungry when I woke up. So, and this is what I was craving, a peanut butter banana smoothie. So I made one. Good morning. I just woke up on the couch. I think I finally went to sleep at like somewhere between 5:30 to 6. I just kind of closed my eyes and fell asleep on the couch and woke up at like 7:34 right now. I'm making almond milk just in case I want it in my coffee. And I think I'm gonna prep some Ninja Creamies too. But I woke up to my lab results and I have like no progesterone in my body. Like literally none. My levels are 0.1, which is not okay, but it does explain a lot. But everything else is normal, so that's good. I swear if my doctor tries to tell me something about creatine, I'm gonna throw hands, and I'm not doing anything hormonal that she throws at me. Not until like I've tried everything else. While yes, I have tried changing my diet to fix all of this, I think I can try harder. So until I give that all of my effort, I'm not doing that. And hopefully she'll understand because she did ask if I was okay with being on birth control, and I told her I would much prefer not to be, and she did take that into consideration, which is more than most doctors do. So I hope that means something. But yeah, I think it's time to kick it in high gear with trying to figure out how to eat to fix that. It's just what's really hard for me is my body does not tolerate fats very well, and I think that might be something else I'm struggling with. I think I've pinpointed it. It's just saturated fats, not just saturated fats, but like more saturated fats. Any fat is harder to break down, but like saturated fats seems to be way worse. I will definitely have to be spacing fatty foods out. Well, maybe that will help. I don't know, this is gonna take a lot. And no, I am not paying for a nutritionist. That's not happening. And the last nutritionist I had just did not know what she was talking about. Like, she never even asked me when my last period was. That should always be one of your first questions to your client. If you're in fitness or health, that tells you a lot. And just the fact that she never asked me that really, really bothered me. And obviously it was an issue. The only thing that my nutritionist and my primary doctor wanted was for me to gain weight. Well, you know what? I gained weight. Yeah, didn't fix my problems, did it? It actually made me feel a lot worse. So, love Western medicine. Love it. I really want to be able to eat my Ninja Creamies as early as possible because it's still really hard for me to... Oh, wow, that's foamy. I might have to let that sit for a minute. Look how much foam. Yeah, I think I'm gonna let that sit for a minute. Unless my coffee just tastes like butt this morning. Some mornings I can do without the creaminess. Some mornings I just feel like I need the creaminess. It's satisfying just fine this morning. This is what I had a smoothie in at 4 o'clock in the morning. Our neighbor's cat is hanging out. I swear he's always at our house. I don't know when he's ever home. And he loves to hang out in our chicken coop, which I really hope he's not like eating the food in there. And last night I was really worried he was sleeping in there because I could have sworn I heard his collar when I closed the run. And I did peek in there and I didn't see him, so I hope not. But I put a lot of monk fruit sweetener in this morning. I look like I slept on the couch, good grief. So I just found out something very interesting. I was doing some research, as I do. Turns out that IBS and tortuous colon are not the same thing. So I have a tortuous colon, which means that my colon, I'm trying to multitask, is longer than it's really supposed to be. And so anatomically, there's not enough room in my body for it. So there's like extra zigzags it has to go through. I thought, you know, it made sense that my tortuous colon caused the IBS, but apparently IBS is not an anatomical thing. Like IBS, you don't know the reason that's causing your symptoms, but since I have a physical cause, it's not considered IBS. So everybody's been telling me to do things like the low FODMAP diet and treat IBS. My camera died, but as I was saying, the doctors just stuck a label on me as an easy diagnosis to, you know, give me a label, which is okay because there has to be some sort of diagnosis to prescribe me medicines and things, so I understand it. But I'm just really aggravated because like this whole time I've been trying to figure out how to navigate IBS-C, which I mean they can like kind of be managed the same way, but like there is nothing I can do about the structure of my intestines. So no wonder the low FODMAP thing isn't working. Obviously I've pinpointed certain triggers that are harder to digest for me, like I said, the saturated fats. So it's not necessarily high FODMAP foods that are bothering me, but I don't know, there are high FODMAP foods that are bothering me, which can be the case in everybody. Like it just, they're harder to digest in general. So like dairy and stone fruits, watermelon is a big one for me, gluten, they're just kind of like random things and they don't all line up with the low FODMAP diet, but nobody's tolerance to food is the same. The thing with dairy, I think it is the fats in the dairy that I have a hard time digesting because it's not the lactose I figured out, which the lactose is the high FODMAP part of dairy. So I don't know, crazy. I'm trying to prep some creamies. I can't multitask at all, can I? I've got all kinds of goodies. I've got some peanut butter powder, my vanilla protein, some chocolate. I don't know what I really want to do with these. I've been putting grass-fed gelatin in them, but I think I'm gonna pass and see, because sometimes it ends up kind of like, not gummy, but there's like little balls in there. I don't want balls in my ice cream. I don't know how to describe what happens. I've also figured out though, when I am actually creamying them, if I put like a quarter of a banana, just like not frozen or anything, just put it in there and respin it, it comes out really creamy. So I think I'm gonna just try that with these, see if that helps. think I'll do one vanilla, one chocolate, and one peanut butter. Maybe one peanut butter chocolate. Just see where my hand takes me. I don't really know. I don't want them to be too powdery though, because then they're just grainy. I'm gonna use my immersion blender because my frother does not do the job. Right before I blend it, I'm gonna put in a little bit of psyllium husk, give it a little extra creaminess, or at least try to. Not too much though, because it will affect the flavor a little bit. I'm always trying to get extra fiber in where I can. I've been craving maca lately. I don't know why, but I might need to get some. I wonder if there are any glass Ninja Creamy kinds. I doubt it. Vanilla, peanut butter, and chocolate. All right, this might be weird, but I'm eating what I had for dinner last night. I kind of made like a soup concoction, and it was really good, so I did it again. I'm having this for breakfast, and I'm making some kale chips. Wish I would have had the kale chips first, but I'm impatient and I'm hungry, so I'm gonna eat this and get to grinding. I did throw my sheets in the washing machine, so getting a start on that. And I just can't really decide how I want to structure my day today, because I don't know if I really want to work out. Like, I do want to work out, but my body really hurts. But I didn't work out yesterday. Moment of truth. Perfect. 275 for 8 minutes. It never fails. I'm making sushi, new hobby maybe? Ta-da! I'm proud of this. Especially these with the rice on the outside. That was really stinking hard. But it has real crab in it. I don't do that fake crap. Give me the ball. Mia. One minute. Well, it looks like some shingles blew off of our carport. That's cool. I gave the chickens the almond pulp from the almond milk this morning. I always give it to them now because they love it and it hurts my tummy. Good grief, the wind. I'm now making dinner. I'm making Portland spaghetti and I'm just making me some ground chicken. I really am not hungry. My stomach just doesn't feel good today and I don't know why. I never know why, but I'm just really upset because the last 2 days I've been feeling better and I got really excited and now I feel like crap again. Yeah, I'm excited to see Cortland. And also I don't vlog a lot with my husband because he doesn't like to be on camera, and so I just wanted to throw that out there because I know he's like never on camera, and when he is, I'm like kind of awkward because I know he doesn't really want to be on camera. Just FYI. But I'm so excited to see him. Good morning. I do look like I just woke up because I pretty much did. I got out of bed at 9. It's almost 9:30 now. And we went to bed before like 8 last night, or right at 8. And I mean, it did take me a minute to fall asleep, but I guess that tells you that I really needed to sleep. But I'm making some mushroom coffee right now with some cacao. So basically kind of like my own hot chocolate. I've got this mushroom coffee, cacao powder, a little bit of pink salt, and then of course my monk fruit sweetener with homemade almond milk because I'm almost out of coffee and I don't want to have to go to the store. And I know that we're probably gonna drink coffee this weekend because weekends is when Portland drinks coffee. And honestly, I really need to drink this because I've had it a while. I love mixing it with more cacao powder. And I also have matcha that I need to drink. It's not good matcha powder. Like, I've learned my lesson to have high quality matcha. So I'm like struggling to drink that, but I don't want to waste it. So I need to probably drink that too before I let myself have more coffee. Good morning. It's the next day again. I didn't really vlog a lot yesterday because I didn't wake up until 9 and we went to bed at like 8, which really threw off my day. And I just went to the gym, grinded out my workout as quick as possible. Didn't really finish that, but I mean, I finished it enough. And then I had a dry needling appointment with my physical therapist, and I haven't been carrying my camera around because, like, if you could see it right now, it's lopsided and I'm really afraid of breaking it. And now my husband is home and he's told me that he doesn't have a teeny tiny screwdriver. He did make a good point. I could look on Amazon and see if there's like a repair kit or something, so I guess I'm gonna do that. But I haven't been able to fix it and I don't want to break it because let me show you how tiny this screw is. Oh gosh, Mia, I was sitting on the counter. Like, I don't even want to pick it up, it's so tiny. Oh gosh, can you see that? Mia, he'll wake up in a minute. I can't get it to focus, but I'm not gonna let go of it to focus it. I just do not want to lose it. Cortland actually got home before I did yesterday. Like I said, he doesn't really like to be on camera or anything, and we didn't do anything. I did want to tell y'all about dry needling, and I realized I didn't tell y'all about my appointment with my primary doctor. Mia eats so weird. She like picks the food out of the bowl and like spits it out and then eats it off the floor. Anybody else's dog do that? So dry needling was weird and cool. He did my trap. In a few weeks we're gonna do my neck, but he only wanted to do one area at a time. I haven't looked at it today. He said to expect some bruising, but I don't think it's really bruised. Oh, maybe it is. But it was so weird. He just stuck, like it's like acupuncture. If you're familiar with acupuncture, there's like a needle encased in plastic and you just like tap it in, and it felt like he was like digging it around in there. It hurt a little bit, but not like really bad. And I have a high pain tolerance anyway, so it really didn't bother me. Needles don't bother me, but it made me sweat so bad. Granted, I did just come from the gym, so I was already sweating, and he said to expect to sweat because it's like your body just, you know, naturally is reacting and trying to like get that stress out. So I got up from the table and the sheets were soaking wet. I felt bad, but like no reason to feel bad, but it was just gross. He massaged it a little bit. He said to hydrate and eat and do some light stretching over the next couple days, not to really work out my upper body until Sunday, which is 2 days after, which I'm not gonna do that anyway. I probably won't work out upper body until Tuesday, because Saturday and Sunday are my rest days right now, and then Monday I hit legs, and then Tuesday is push day. Oh, my mouth still really hurts. It was really weird, and he said to expect this, but walking out, it felt like crampy, but at the same time it was like moving easier. Like it felt more free flowing. I don't know, super weird. And right now it just feels kind of sore. Like it really doesn't feel that different. I really want to go look in a mirror though, because I can't tell if it's just my camera that's making it look bruised or what, but it wasn't really bruising yesterday. Yeah, it doesn't look bruised. There's like one bruise, and I think that's where he put the first one in. The first one he did, my body really reacted. Mia, are you okay? I swear he'll come out in a minute. Whenever my husband is home, she just only wants him, and I'm always up before him, so she just whines at me all day like, wake up dad, wake up dad. Such a daddy's girl. And then, okay, my appointment on Thursday. We talked about a lot. The main reason I went on Thursday was to talk about my liver lesions, because I had a CT done for GI, and they actually ended up finding some lesions on my liver. I think there were a few. Only one of them was like big enough to be concerned about, so we just wanted to follow up on that. And because other than the lesions, like there's nothing really to be alarming right now, the only thing to really do would be to have an MRI or an ultrasound. So we were talking about doing an ultrasound because it's just less radiation, and I've been exposed to so much radiation over the past couple of years. I told her, I was like, I really would just rather not at this point. I am just so tired of doing test after test after test, and I'm just over it. There is a dead bug on the ceiling, like can you see that? I doubt you can see it. I bet Cortland like hit it with a rag or something and just smeared it across the ceiling. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I just don't want to be exposed to any more radiation. Like it's ridiculous, and she's the first doctor who has actually like considered that for me. Like everybody else is just do it as if there's no consequences to it, and there is. And so we decided what would be best for me is to just follow up in 6 months and do some labs, and if the labs come out a little bit alarming, then maybe do an MRI or whatever we need to then. But I told her right now I just don't want to do anything else because I'm just done. I'm over it. Same thing with my hiatal hernia. I'll talk about this in a completely separate video because there's a lot to talk about, but I had a barium swallow done. It showed that food's not going down. It's just getting stuck right where the tie is, and they were saying that I needed to either have it reversed or possibly loosened, and that's the case. I honestly don't even think I want to do it. At this point, I'm done. I'm gonna deal with what's going on, pray that maybe it loosens up on its own, which I mean, I think it should. Embrace the suck, because there's a lot of suck going on right now. I feel like every little thing in my body, there's just something wrong. I have no progesterone in my body, which makes sense and literally ties to all of the symptoms I've been having, like night sweats and fatigue and inflammation, TMI things that maybe you don't want to hear. Just a lot. It ties into everything, and I also want to try to fix that naturally, which I've been trying to do, but like now that I know exactly what's going on, I can kind of pinpoint that harder, try to stimulate ovulation. Thankfully right now isn't the best time for us to have kids. I always told myself I wanted to try to have kids by 25 and I'm 24, but right now in our life it's not the best time anyway, so I have some time to figure it out, thankfully. It's just hard to know if I wanted to I couldn't, and it's kind of been hitting a little bit, to be honest, and I don't know why. Like I said, I'm not even ready for kids, but it still hurts. Anyway, I don't really know what we have in store today, but it is Saturday, and we were talking about going to Barnes & Noble to look for me an anatomy coloring book. I really want a muscular anatomy coloring book because I feel like that would really help me on my exam coming up. I don't really know other than that what we're gonna do today. I know this video has been super weird. If you made it this far, thanks, you're a real one. And I'm gonna get my camera fixed and my next vlogs, they will be better, okay? I just didn't want to break my camera, and it happened the first day I started vlogging, so that was great timing. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Living life every day.